Well, why don't you figure that out here? There's no way that's going back into our world.
Why not? Our
Look at
world
this
is
thing.
doomed anyway. Our plan is to kickstart existence through new genetic code.
Leave this thing here.
The gene. What was it? We had a funny way of saying it before.
The Dana.
The Dana. Through new Dana.
That thing should stay here. Any chance of that creature having life again is unacceptable.
We are about to unleash this plane into the water elemental plane. We do not know the lifespan of these eggs. It will seep into the fundamental elements of creation.
How will this get to the water elemental plane?
We are in the water elemental plane. This will eventually merge back into the plane of elements. That was the reason for the creation of these nodes, to corrupt them and then send them back to permeate all creation.
Don't you need some sort of magic ritual or
Yes,
something?
the magic ritual which was just completed that disconnects the anchoring node.
Oh, hell. Fuck.
Feel free to find all the eggs if you wish.
They might drift for a long time.
They come out as just a bunch of krakens.
Of course, having opposing elements all linked to each other, this is not a stable place.
Hold on a second.
With the twisting magic.
How wide is the area? Shadow's gonna walk to the edge. Shadow's gonna walk to the edge. And how far down is it? No, this edge here. That's where all the eggs went, right?
Yep.
So he's gonna walk to the edge. He's gonna look down. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them down there.
About 100 feet down.
100 feet down. So Shadow's gonna use an ability called Impossible Volley, and everything within a.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
He's a werewolf.
I'm a werewolf and an orc.
He's the were-orc.
I'm a were-orc. Everything with a 10-foot radius gets attacked by my arrows with one attack roll.
Okay. They're spreading over a field of probably that much.
Shadows raining death down.
How many arrows does the volley take?
It's one. It's three round action to do.
Yep.
But it as far as I can tell, it's fire at all targets in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. How many arrows are you firing down to attack eggs?
I'm fucking killing all the eggs that are down there.
Okay.
All
Subtract.
the eggs.
Subtract.
The world from fish spawn, like how many eggs they normally have. It's a lot.
Big glowy eggs. Target practice.
Subtract 443 arrows.
Done.
Okay, there's just sick ick and weird twitching things and some of the eggs and one of them tried to escape and you're like you're right through it. Okay, you
Barracuda comes and eats it.
There's a veritable slaughter field down there of this weird inky death. There's about half a dozen of them that she laid up here, and you maybe find 3 or 4 more of them still in her carcass.
Oh,
Kill
Carter's
those.
taking one.
You taking one? Okay.
Yeah.
Mark it down on your sheet.
Yeah.
Shadow subtract another 12 arrows as you're like hitting the ones that are up here.
Good.
Okay, that took, I don't know, like a few minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. This elemental is still summoning bones and things at Oscar's like...
Fingers are itchy.
Alright. We should prepare to shift away from this plane. You do not know how long it will last. Is there anything useful from a Troll corpse?
Quick cutscene. Here, Quevin, says Ptolemy, and then back to you guys.
question. Would the circus be does the twisting sword count as a focus to the circus?
It's an awesome question. Maybe. I don't know.
I would like to. Alkur would like to inspect the sword to determine whether it is a viable.
Give me a knowledge occult.
Okay, I will use my unified theory. Because there really only is.
There is only magic. It does not matter what type it is. Magic is magic.
So
You bore me.
You bore me with your quaint theories. It all derives from magic.
+3 for recall knowledge, +2 for 41.
It definitely has a lot of the twisting magic. You would have to study. You'd have to study the circus more closely. You suspect that the theory is sound. However, if this is an angel's sword, the metal from the sword could have come from heaven instead. But whatever twisting has magic or power that has affected the sword has changed the metal irreversibly. So to be absolutely scientifically sure, you'd have to do a test on that point.
We believe so.
Yeah.
All right. We turn into Alkira. Alkira is the one who's going to be plane shifted.
Alkur does not hold hands.
I do. In a circle, everyone. Oh, do we still people like 100 damage?
Yes. Look at
Beat the shit.
Krieger's.
Oh, Krieger took a potion. I marked it off.
yeah, Crusher takes a potion. So Krieger took a potion?
Yeah.
Oh, they're drinking the alley juice? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Krieger will take
Beer
2
juice.
just to get rid of it all.
Okay, so you're taking 2, Crusher's taking 1, Shadow's taking 1.
Darian took 1.
Okay, give me a sec. So
Yeah, Ptolemy might be trying out one of his new ninth level spells.
He's going to cure the loss of his damage with the faith of his god, or with the power of his god.
That gun is called like God Killer or something like that.
He was just referred to as the God Killer.
God Killer. I'll leave that off.
there's
Where we
still,
find out it's just a name.
there's another 25
Just this
potions.
hugely overhyped weapon.
Yeah, you need to be a gunslinger / fighter gestalt with all the feats. Yeah.
All it really does is like a D6.
Yep.
It's a D6 that gets through all
Are
the
you
art.
fucking kidding me?
A victory has been made here.
Oh, kick its ass. Oh, we got redemption. Oh, it feels good.
At least feels closer to finding the purified container. I hope this thing is worth 900 XP.
I don't think so.
I know.
3
Oh
days.
wait, there were 3 jewels and 3 elementals.
They're worth 6 XP right there, son.
If we need more XP, how many more elementals can we summon?
It's
Attack
worth
those
0
guys.
XP. It's worth 0.
Oh no.
Or
Oh, 1
Yeah.
XP. 15 years later.
It is a significant chunk. It's not enough to go to 19th, though.
Alright.
Is a hero point to boost my XP? Yeah, XP points.
If we could use that, we wouldn't use our hero points for anything else.
Double my XP for an hour.
We're going to plane shift back to Runerach.
Okay, you link hands.
Yep.
You leave the elemental behind.
Yeah, where it's tainted with corrupted water and it's
Yeah.
evil. Son of a bitch.
Okay. How far away? What's the center point that you were trying to go to?
We're going to aim it right at the Temple of No Evil.
All right. And how far away from the temple do you appear?
A problem, distance away. We end up. I believe it's 1d20. Oh, sorry, 1d20. We are. That's 375 miles away.
Okay, you are in some lowland scrub. Not quite marsh, but not quite cultivated land. Like crusher high bushes and little pockets of water and reptiles and birds. There's something wrong with the weather. It seems like in your time that you've been gone, which has only been a short amount of time, there has been a very violent electrical storm that is directly above and in all directions.
Could that possibly be the boyfriend?
Possibly. Or it might be the severing of the node.
The electrical storm is very high up. Alkira or Alkur, whoever is out right now, I guess it'd be Alkira when you appear. Give me a knowledge nature.
Alright.
Survival, how far are we? Away are we?
You're not sure.
Knowledge
42?
nature, would be...
Don't know, okay.
You're guessing by the terrain that you are anywhere from east to southwest, kind of in a big band.
50?
The storm front worries you because it's not coming sideways. It is coming down, and the pressure is coming down in all area of the sky downwards. Yep.
That's a problem.
What is it?
This is a storm.
I know some fucking storm. What kind? I've never seen that before.
Neither have I.
Well, it's some kind of magic.
Perhaps. We are not on a natural plane. It does not necessarily follow the rules one would expect.
The ground tremors a little bit.
We do not have time for this.
The
Get
ground,
into the hole.
the ground tremor came from the direction of the temple.
That's a long way away for a ground tremor.
We should hurry.
Yes, you should hurry into the hole. Get in.
Who's getting in the hole?
Oh, Mark, you're muted.
Krieger and Darren will get in the hole.
Okay.
So who's staying outside?
Great, now shut the hole.
Crusher's staying outside. There's no
Okay.
beef. There's no beefy guys outside.
Oh, did I not paste the other dudes? Okay, give me a second.
We're on the
Temple exterior.
temple exterior. Alright, and we're going to turn into Alkur the Black, and we're going to cast 7 Circle Teleport to teleport closer to where we want to go. Which is within 1,000 miles, so that's okay. So we are going to be within a few miles of the destination.
Okay, you You teleport. You're a couple miles away. If I roll like a 7, you're kind of like in Nulb, or close to Nulb. You're kind of off to the side of Nulb. You recognize where you guys are. You could either walk back to Nulb or to the temple.
We need to pick up our. We can't just leave Ptolemy.
Okay.
Actually, we'll cast a sending spell.
There we go.
Now that we're in the bloody region, because magic cures everything. I cast the teleport spell. We're gonna use the sending scroll that I have, the sending scroll. Ptolemy, where are you? We are past no, but where will we meet?
I'm enjoying some stained glass windows at the moment. Do you want me to walk outside, or are you coming in?
He knows this is not. He knew this was not a message spell.
I'll wait outside for you, doofs.
Good enough.
at our campsite, and told me.
Yeah. All right, we make our way back. We walk back to the temple.
Okay. The lightning storms seem to be just as strong here, and the tremors. It looks like when you get closer to the temple, like the temple heaved up into the earth and down, and there's like some earthy ripple all around the temple. Like the temple actually jumped in place. The whole temple jumped. Like you could see like that must have been where the tremor came from.
Yeah. That's going to be a problem.
Give me a perception check. This is against Ptolemy's stealth DC of 35, as Ptolemy might be looking at something while he's standing outside waiting for you guys.
Do you still have
Plus
a
3's probably gone.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, is
it's
it?
probably
Okay.
gone by now. Well, it takes
Sorry,
that spell.
two of you were talking at the same time. I don't know what you were asking.
The eagle eye. No, actually no. It lasts for 2 hours. It's still running.
Okay, so Alkur sees.
Darian makes it.
10 miles. It probably took you guys like an hour or two to walk that, unless all of your speeds are crazy at this point.
What they do is everyone gets into the what's it called, the portal, the lab, and Crusher and Shadow just fucking run it.
Oh, you send it back to the lab?
Everyone,
Go back
they
to the
just
lab,
open
okay.
it. Everyone
Alright.
walks in. These guys just run it.
Okay.
55 from Oscar.
Okay, so when you get near the temple, we'll say that everyone hops back out. 55, Oscar, you see it. So as you're hopping back out, and then you start walking back towards where Ptolemy said he'd be waiting, Ptolemy has something in his hands that was glowing green. Like uranium green.
What do you got there, my lord?
Nothing. You saw it from afar, 55. Some of you beat the 35. So yeah, you 42 also made it. He puts it away by the time you guys walk over.
46 and
Huh? Something happened to the temple. It really got bumpy in there. It's when I said the command word. I think it jumped. What's with the weather?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with that thing you're hiding in your pocket.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm not playing the game of hide and seek here.
Do we understand
No
the
secrets.
link on radiation or no?
Lord,
Do we understand the radiation link or no? Like people were hurt and then they weren't hurt anymore. Like,
Kinda? Like it's some weird magic?
my
Yes.
lord,
No
Yes.
secrets, please.
cough it up.
Did you find the gun?
Now.
Yep.
Is Nautanica dead?
Yep.
Well, he
He has one of the spawn.
Oh, this is just a little gift from Quevin. He shows you this gem that's glowing kind of green.
That looks like the nasty green energy that made us all sick.
I know, but it's only a little tiny bit of it, and he's going to use his deception.
Okay.
Unlike Oscar.
He
Actually,
knows how to decept.
how many of you are chaotic evil?
None?
I'm pretty certain
None of
I
us are
fooled-
chaotic evil.
I'm pretty certain I fooled Shadow, because Shadow thinks I have a 20 charisma.
44?
I'm not evil.
What is-
44.
That's his deception
Yep.
check?
He says
Yeah,
it's just a little gift from. It's a little gift from Quevin. It's too small to really make us sick.
All right.
Oscar knows that he's lying and does not care.
Okay. With your 55, the gem, not only is it shining, there's something moving around, like a little light moving around inside the gemstone that you caught, Oscar, and Ptolemy just puts it into a pocket and kind of goes like this.
At least it was in the front pocket. I paid pants to nuke his balls.
Ptolemy seems pleased with himself. Maybe it's that he did good by unhinging the portals. She's probably going to be very pissed that we ruined her little experiment.
Yeah, I'm real concerned about her feelings right now.
We have ruined one of the methods of destroying the realms. We still have some time before he should be returning. We should quickly stop the evil within the circus. Do we have something we do not have? Need more time for the bearded one to finish his creation.
Yeah, so you guys got up. We said it was 9 a.m. and then you did that adventure and you went home and rested. A rest period takes how many hours?
If
1
we're
hour.
all in there, 1 hour. To do the dance, which is how we probably should do it, is 2 hours.
Okay, so that was leveling up. That's 11 a.m. Then this whole adventure plus walking back probably took an hour or two. So it's probably like 1 p.m. at this point.
We're basically playing 24 at this point. So it's a
one fucking day.
Yeah.
it's like the reboot where the wall is coming for the the game is coming. The game is coming.
So what now?
I suggest we try to free the innocents from the circus.
I say we free Isolde, and Isolde could do that.
Are we prepared to face her again?
I took a peek down that hole. It seems to be a long way down.
Yeah, it's the center of Runerach, isn't it?
It's a long way down. Like it's deep. I dropped a stone with a light spell on it, maybe, and took a little peek. Before I paid a visit to Quip, but don't worry, he's doing nothing.
All right then.
Shadows raises one of his wolf eyebrows.
It's deep.
Do you think it links to that bone well thingy?
Don't know what you're talking about, but
Behind her.
no, I peeked down that hole and it's deep.
Not
Goes-
that hole. The other hole. She's got 2 holes. she's got one hole that you go past her curtains. You get there and there's a hole, and then there's another hole more by the butt area. 2 holes.
Where the seat, where she was all chained, I think the chain still extends way down there. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but I think she's still chained.
And what about the other hole?
I don't know about the other hole. I don't know. What should I know?
Want to go take a peek in the other hole?
We should go peek down the hole where she disappeared. There's mushrooms in there. Lots of them.
Let's go have a look-see.
The bone hole or the other hole?
The deep one.
No, we didn't see how deep the other one was.
I have wings. I don't care. Just pick a fucking hole.
Okay, you guys are walking back into the temple.
Yep.
And going down to level 3?
Going down a little.
How are you getting into your area?
Stick the chair down.
Could ride the chair down. What's fun is, yeah, we'll take the chair down.
Okay.
We'll kick off another use of the cat to keep an artifact.
If it's causing you pain, we can just bust through the wall.
I feel fine.
Ptolemy smiling on the ride down to the chair.
So, you know there's a hole that's like beneath this seat, right? I think.
Oh. Apparently there's cavern beneath here. That's where she lies.
But right beneath this seat, there's another hole.
Is there?
Yeah, everybody off the fucking seat.
I didn't see
Everybody
one.
gets off the seat.
Okay, I'm gonna try to send the chair up.
Okay. There's just stone, like a stone thing that it rests on.
Okay, now, Marty, level 4, there's a bone hand well,
Yep.
and that's right below the seat.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not nuts.
You're not nuts.
Okay. What the fuck?
There's a stone rest for the seat to rest on. Maybe if you go through the stone, you might be able to find your way down into level 4. But
How deep are the floors?
maybe 20, 30 feet.
Like the how thick is the floor between?
Yeah, like 20, 30 feet.
Oh, so that's like heavy ass. It's like a whole building worth of stone between the two layers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us 20 minutes. 18th level assholes. Guy's got a big fucking hammer.
You're not gonna ask.
How did you get out of here?
I tricked it to come down. It's my temple after all.
Then why'd you have to trick it?
I willed it to come down, squire. And you notice his eyes are glowing golden. There's a flutter of annoyed magic through his body.
Mind your tone, intimidate check.
Sure.
Everybody calm
His
down.
will
calm
DC
down.
is 34.
This will last for like a month.
God damn it.
He still goes, ah! Save me! He kind of jumps towards Will Crusher.
Everybody calm down. We need to find out what's below this thing. Come on, Krieger. Get your hammer.
Okay, Krieger changes the twisting blade into a hammer.
Alright.
What are we doing?
Tink, 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 tink.
The hole's over here, you idiots.
Yep. No, that's the way for the hole.
Oh, you're starting to mine through where the seat?
Yeah, was supposed to be a hole under there.
Yeah, it's on level 4. We've seen it. It's a well.
What the hell are we doing here?
Oscar wanted to see if there's anything under the seat. She disappeared over through this hole. That's the hole that goes to the center of the world. I dropped a stone down there already when I was...
Oh, you know what? Just take that weapon thing and shoot it right down the hole, because she's all down there.
What happens when you hit the wall?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the whole, like, everything down there.
No, we should shoot her with it, or I use, whichever one of them sticks their head out first.
She's trying to create a plane down there. Remember?
Ah,
The new abyss.
Probably
how about we
killer,
just
right?
how about we just not talk about this here?
The minefield of all sorts of fucking mushrooms and weird spores. You guys are all standing around. Ew.
You mean microphones everywhere?
How about we go out, get out of here, and chat as much as we feel like?
Okay, you wander through this horrible mass, and yeah, that hole does go deep. About 50 feet down, you see it opens up almost into a yawning chasm. And underneath the roof of the yawning chasm, like you've got a smaller well that goes down and then it opens up. You can see some upside down mushroom caps.
Okay.
Like you could climb down and like stand on one of the upside down mushroom caps. And then at the extreme angle looking down, you can see the walls of this big well are all covered in man-size or bigger mushroom caps that might provide a way for you to walk down the sides.
Have you ever gotten the idea that you might be staring down a great big butthole?
The sound of the place is kind of like it is vast and open, and you get a very sinking feeling.
Where do the chains connect?
You actually don't see the chains.
Oh, they went down with the chair.
They seem to. The physical chains went down to the chair, but Ptolemy's saying that he can see the chains or something.
What do you mean you can see chains and we don't see them? I can't see them.
Oh, they're magical.
Is there anything behind this painting?
The big mural of Zuggtmoy herself. Yeah. Slowly on 3. So Oscar goes and moves the painting.
Mhm.
This is where she wrote her master plan in chalk. And
Hey, there's a thing behind the painting.
Okay, there's a secret passageway that the painting reveals.
You have a +4 to detecting doors and traps and stuff like that.
Sneak your ass through here and see what we can find.
Okay. Oscar discovers a secret passageway that, if she wasn't chained, would lead
So come.
to there. Oh, that's a shitty yes. Do it in a different color so it actually shows up. Allowing you to avoid the carpet.
Cool. And we'll go north.
Okay. Oscar, with his perception, also finds a secret passageway here.
That's another bitch.
And you can smell like a Let me take the $100 module out of its sleeve. Yes, that's how much it costs on eBay.
Right.
Yeah, whether we could get through any of these walls for a very short period of time.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, oh yeah.
Carpet of mushrooms.
Okay, there is an earth-filled room. There is polished brown stone along the walls.
Okay.
The dirt from wall to wall, a rich dark soil, loosely compacted. It looks like there's collections of weird spores that are growing in the cracks of the earth. Are you walking across the earth, Oscar?
I
Well,
wouldn't do that if I were you.
The spores are yellow.
Oh, it's full of spores?
Yep.
Okay, Oscar is going to walk through this wall.
How?
And he's going to use, it's called Inexplicable Escape.
Well, you could just walk out of the secret passageway that you found.
Impossible Infiltration, sorry. He's going to squeeze himself through impossibly small cracks in the wall.
Is this
the power rogues have now?
Hey,
So,
Krieger, do you mind
as
making
a
a hole right
two-action
there?
thing, he can move through any wall or floor or ceiling that is less than 10 feet thick and is made of wood, stone, or plaster.
So you can just phase through walls.
Yep. So
As
he
an
phases
agent.
through this wall, and then he phases through that wall.
Alright, Shadow, you're like...
What?
the hell?
Krieger.
Krieger also saw it. Maybe it's an illusory wall. Krieger, dunk!
Fucking wall.
That's a crazy ability.
The Hall of Sculpture. This place is filled with cabinets lined with shelves, and even the walls have many alcoves and niches. All bear sculptures of ceramic, bone, stone, shell, and other material. These figures depict mushrooms of all sorts, toadstools, funguses, blight, in all colors, sizes, and shapes. Some dozen or so large sculptures are made of ivory inlaid with translucent materials and stand on the floor, apparently for use as stools by those who wish to rest or view the gallery's offerings. There's probably about 9,000 to 10,000 gold pieces worth of elaborate-looking fungus creatures and fungi. Not only are they worth like money because they're art, a sage might pay double for this.
All right, this is going into the Isolde retirement fund. Will be nothing in here.
I can see you taking things and putting them in a bag.
Okay, Shadow, you recognize the yellow as the same color yellow that was inside the bowls of water that were offered to you when you first came to the temple. This is the stuff that infected Alkur and Crusher.
This is the same shit that makes you go crazy. You right, Oscar?
Yeah.
The spacious chamber before you, Oscar, is filled with opulent furnishings, carpets of rich golden hue, 9 plush purple chairs, 5 green velvet divans, 10 cushions of gray watered silk, 8 satin ones of deep orange, and 6 ottomans of shining black leather. Wall murals and tapestries show scenes of debauchery amidst a forest of fungi upon beds of molds and like places. The throne like a golden seat, a throne like golden seat stands in the center of the room. One tapestry shows the round-bodied, elephant-legged, fungus-headed, bulbous thing seated on the throne chair amidst the revelry of fungal forms. The throne is a gigantic 400-pound kind of monstrosity. There is a significant amount of gold woven into it.
Let's open the big portal underneath it.
Oscar's sense is going nuts here. Like, you kind of sneeze a little bit. You're pretty sure that all this furniture is laced with spores, and maybe there might even be some slimes moving around under the cushions. Like, you don't want to sit here.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain the fungal debauchery room has slimes on the cushions. This is the thing.
Some of you get the sense that this is the type of place where you sit down and the thing that leaves isn't you, but it kind of looks like you, or it might have some of your memories, or
Your fungal clone. Alright, we're gonna close that door. And we're gonna just step over here. We're gonna nab a couple of things. Just a couple of things.
yeah, a little mushroom man and this little thing, this little thing.
Like a thing. Ding, ding, ding. And then we're gonna give Shadow the finger, and then we're gonna slide through this wall.
He turns sideways and goes through the wall. It's like, fuck, fuck, physics. Ptolemy's like actually showing Alkur. See?
The fuck is he? Oh, there
He
he is.
detects magic, and you can see a pulse. Like the chains. There are 4 of them. They're linked to the edge of this iron ring, and the chains extend kind of down into the depths at an impossible distance. It's like they rippled with magic a little bit when he pinged to detect magic. She's still bound, but somehow she stretched the chains when she's gone deep within, like a worm. Runerach's an apple, but she's not strong enough to break through the skin.
Would there be a way to reinforce this magic?
I don't know.
Pull her back up.
Yeah, retract them chains.
The,
Reel her in.
the magic feels a lot like the magic on the doors. You break this ring or one of those chains, and she can come out. Ayuz was able to break 3 in a few moments. He's got 2 more doors, and I guess this ring. They're all connected.
Yes.
We could use the chains to climb down, although that's a very far way. My arms would get very tired.
Perhaps there is a spell that would allow us to move down smoothly.
Ptolemy and the others just sort of like look up as they see Oscar just kind of like come through a wall. Krieger and Shadow kind of like confused a little
Hey,
bit.
where'd you go?
Just walk through
There's
the
a
fucking
sex
wall.
room
It's
back there.
weird.
All sorts of people got tired back there. Looking at.
Oh. That seat, however, that seat is important. That is the seat of the temple.
Yeah.
Could be the seat.
Field.
It could be the seat of her new abyssal realm. She's chained to it.
What does the seat do exactly?
I don't know. It's the seat of a demon lord. It's the seat of the temple. My temple's seat.
Disjunction doesn't work on artifacts anymore.
Oh no?
No. They nerfed the shit out of disjunction. Like, seriously. I want disjunction.
Well, maybe disjunction is just not so scary anymore.
You guys in the mental connection can feel Zuggtmoy down there. She's deep and down there, and she's very strong down there.
We'd be at a very, very, very big disadvantage down there.
Yes, but she's dug quite deep. We might need to go down there to root her out.
Or do we wait here to confront Ayuz?
Well, this is where Ayuz is going, isn't he? And yeah, you can see the golden wedge in your... Like, you guys are standing near, like, Zuggtmoy in the mental realm, kind of looking down. Yeah, the golden wedge is 2/3 away across the mental space, and it's pointed right at where you guys are standing in the mental space. Like, he's coming. This is his goal.
If we could time his actions, or predict them in some fashion, then we could stand against him. If he has been defeated, then we'd be more secure in going down here to confront her.
I agree. Going down and getting him behind us is very disadvantageous. I say we take him here, and
time
then
for the bearded one to finish his crafting. There is another
Bearded one's
issue,
sense
though.
is tingling.
There is an issue. The storm. Kira, the tokens, that's fine. Oh, the storm above us. That action, that is not normal. We do not know what timing that effect will have. Perhaps we do not have time to wait.
Yes, because a storm probably rolls his eyes.
Big fucking like exactly asshole storm. This motherfucker storm. Marty?
My seat is down there. Aren't we going to go down there to rescue Isolde?
yes, but we need to make sure that Ayuz does not come behind us.
Oh, yes, your boyfriend, he says to Darian.
Very funny. There's also the issue that Ayuz can come up through the hole, too. So she can literally come up behind us.
You're getting the names backwards again.
Keep the chair.
Whatever.
Keep the chair.
They're the
point,
same
keep the
piece
chair
of
above.
crap, end of the day.
If the chair is down here, he would be able to come down directly. Keep the chair up. Perhaps that's enough to stop him.
Anyway, I was able to trick the chair, and Ptolemy taps the wiggly hand thing.
If he can trick the chair, Ayuz can trick the chair.
So why is he opening all these gates? Are they the chains?
Perhaps we should look at this from a crafter's perspective.
Are these chains linked to those seals?
No, there's 4 of them, and there's 2 seals left.
Why don't we plug the hole?
Then what?
Wait for Ayuz.
My prismatic sphere, I think, lasts an hour. We could definitely plug it up if he shows his crusty old head.
Ow. Kira's...
Cast your stone walls on it. If we need to get through, we'll just smash it.
That is more along the lines of what I was thinking.
Prismatic wall lasts an hour, prismatic sphere lasts an hour. It's 10 feet though.
Walls of stone, walls of iron.
He's smashing down tremendous wards. Oscar could walk through walls apparently.
I confirm nor deny no such thing.
A stone,
Watch you.
a stone lid isn't going to do anything.
You're right.
So what's the plan then?
But it will slow down something.
We split the party into a sneaky group that goes down and tries to save Isolde, while the rest stand here waiting for Ayuz.
No.
I will go down there to rescue Isolde.
That is a terrible idea.
That is an awful idea.
My seat is down there.
Are you feeling all right, Ptolemy?
Yes. We're so close. I will control the temple if I sit upon that seat.
There is a buttock already in that seat, and that buttock will need to be cleansed before the seat will be willing. You don't want to get sick, do you? There's illness everywhere in here.
No. We need that purification thing. It's taking Ellie so long.
Apparently, we need to kill more things.
Marty,
Yep.
if we crafted an instant fortress and then shoved it down the hole and expanded it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny right there.
You might have a staircase that leads down to the mushrooms. Of course, a rope or something would also do.
But I'm thinking more of something to be a giant adamantine pain in the ass.
Oh, I see, like a big cork. Yeah.
A big cork.
Alkur is like, I could take some measurements.
Yep. This is something we could create. We could create a modified version of an instant fortress.
What are you going on about now? Stop me.
What is an instant fortress?
It is a magical battlement that is expended upon command word.
Okay, Shadow, you're standing right there, right? And you have dark vision.
Close enough.
You thought you saw maybe about 300-400 feet down something moving amongst the forest of mushrooms. It was very odd shaped, kind of insectoid and really big. It sort of
Wouldn't be alone down there.
it sort of scuttled, and then you thought you saw 2 or 3 more in 2 or 3 different spots, also kind of moving, like your sounds or motions up here have attracted the attention of something.
Shadow start doing hand signals like shut the fuck up and move that way.
Move.
Okay.
There's some things down there. Big. Many of them. They're attracted to our voices.
You're moving back towards where the seat is?
Yeah.
I suggest you seal it up just in case they start coming up.
When I was a little tag, there was a game that we used to play. The Bad Doors played it. Where you'd knock on somebody's door and then run away. Do it right. They chase you. When they chase you, your friend checks for something good in their house.
You hear something kind of go, and then like this high pitch, almost cute squeak.
Well, we're just gonna
Fuck you,
hide over
Ellie.
here. I don't necessarily want to go to the 60s. We're just
Yeah, Shadow pulls up arrows.
What the hell is that? Why is it knitting a sweater out of flesh? Also, it's got more mouths and far too many eyeballs than are needed.
Alright,
Yeah, look
I'm
at
getting
them
to the
mouse.
goddamn water. How big is this thing?
It's about the size of a cow or a bull. Are you peeking around the corner, Shadow? Is that what you're doing?
Sounds like it.
Okay, yeah. It kind of and is beelining straight towards you, like it has got a mad bloodlust, and it does not like your form.
Initiative?
Yeah,
I have to pray and pin this son of a bitch.
we'll call this a skittering gogata.
Oh, fuck.
That is.
Skittering bull, what the fuck?
Hey, look at that thing. Zoom in on that
No,
thing.
fuck?
Check out that thing's
What the
jaws.
fuck?
Is that temp plus 3 still around?
Yeah,
I'm guessing no at this point.
2 hours since we entered the water domain.
We him and haw a lot, so probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright. Skittering gogata could be also plural, as you hear other things screaming down the well. Let's see what high-level adventurers can do.
That's some bullshit. What the fuck? That's a nasty spider. Fucking.
It's a mosquito with lots of mouths.
Mosquito?
Across the tick. Across
No,
the
it's
spider.
a fucking like a millipede or a.
It's all the bugs at one time. But when you zoom in, some of the it's got human teeth. It's got human teeth and lizard teeth and an alien sort of
Why is
tongue
it
out.
knitting a sweater out of flesh? That's funny. I'm just gonna put a 1 beside this thing's name.
Oh, that's some fuel right there.
That's some fuel. Alright, so Oscar,
Yeah.
you're like hiding?
Yep.
Okay, give me your stealth.
Oscar's stare.
It's one ugly motherfucker. That's right. What the fuck?
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, that's right, guys. WTF.
So,
She was like, what the fuck?
51, and I need a critical fail for people to see me.
Okay. I'll mark that on your token. Stealth. 81. Alright. Alkur, what are you doing?
Oh my.
Yeah, you guys can't quite see it around the corner, but Shadow's like reaction.
Oh, what the fuck? You've never seen Shadow say that before. He's a little panicked, like.
All the little fucking alien heads in the center all screaming at you. And you can hear more screams from down below.
Okay, Alkur is going to.
Marty, how high is the ceiling here?
As high as it is wide.
Okay, so they would not be able to fit through, or they can. Okay. It would be nice to, like, what's it called, bottleneck them in.
Yeah, and the seat right now is up because you guys.
Yep, we sent it away.
Yeah.
We can't let these things get out of here.
Okay, Alkur is going to swap form into Alkarn.
Mm-hmm.
Raise a shield spell.
Where is Alkarn today?
No, they got left behind.
Temple exterior. What are you beauties?
I will show them true power.
There you go.
Don't show them everything! Fuck!
Darian?
Alright, Darian.
No, sorry. Alkur, then Darian. You know, Alkur, did you just switch forms and did what?
Cast a shield spell.
Okay. Darian?
Darian is going to come see what's going on.
Oh god, it is some sort of horrific, twisted insect thing. It looks really jittery and dangerous and...
That's a lot. Don't move forward, stay at the stairs. Take a side.
Stands right in the middle.
Okay.
And uses his smite ability on that creature.
Just intimidate it. Get down the fucking hole.
Double!
Okay, it has something called Skittering Assault. A Gogata strides 3 times.
Here we go.
Well, how barbarian of you.
So 1 stride, 2 strides, and then 3 strides. And during each of its strides, it can attack with one of its legs.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So it comes skittering up to you and like a really sharp leg strikes at you. And natural 1.
What's its range?
That was a 2 action to stride 3 times. Ugh.
Is that did it stop at the beginning it stairs or right by Darien?
No, it kind of went in, attacked, and moved away.
Oh, son of a bitch.
At any point during its stride. Okay, and then it climbs the wall a little bit this way. And then 1, 2, 3 more of them have climbed out of the pit.
Oh, fuck.
Shadow?
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
He's gonna mark this thing moved. These 2 are coming. Okay, this thing's gonna be a problem. He's gonna mark this one as prey. He's gonna mark the first one there as prey. And he's going to. Can he see this one properly? Or
Yep,
not?
yep.
Okay, he's
Climbing along the wall, like it kind of climbed up onto the ceiling, like it was getting out of the way.
He's gonna rapid shot it. And he's gonna give.
Ptolemy, I need your haste. We all need your haste now.
And how far are we? I might have to move in. Fuck. What's the range of the burst? It's 30 feet. Fuck. Pray. Move in. Yeah, we'll just do what we can. All right. Let's start pin cushioning this thing.
Okay.
Hopefully, I can. This is right out of a nightmare. This is a hell's hell. 1d20 plus
Hell's hell.
48.
48 is critical hit.
Okay, that's good. So it's flat.
But
It's flat
a bunch of its eyeballs explode.
So it's flat-footed for me.
Okay, 39, AC 31, flat-footed becomes critical hit, so 2 critical hits.
Okay.
Oh, it's not so bad, guys.
Pinned to the wall.
Let's see how much damage we do before I actually decide what to do the last action.
Okay.
6d8. Any resistances, or just add everything up?
Nope, add everything in.
12d8 plus 4d6.
It is knitting a sweater.
Motherfucker, look at that.
Just all being pulled apart into this pretty gown.
26, that's it. Okay. It's got 134 damage.
Okay, it's now bloody.
It's a lot of meat here, boys.
Krieger?
Krieger, go for the legs and stand beside Darien. God damn it!
Krieger got the bonus.
Krieger is going to rage and still not make it. So
You need to stand together to get hasted, says Ptolemy.
Stay beside Darien. What the fuck?
Bone Crusher.
Crushers. God damn it. Krieger, you fuck! Go beside him here. That's shit. Damn it. This is a move. Alright, that thing's gonna stand. This is gonna rip his ass up. Okay, it's gonna. Crusher's gonna get to here. I think I can hit it there. And mountain stance. So
Okay.
two actions. Mountain stance.
Damn it! Damn it, Krieger!
Okay, to your movement, it takes its reaction, which means it skitters away 10 feet. This movement does not provoke an AOO.
Yeah,
This thing's going to be such a pain in the ass.
I can still hit it.
Okay.
They're giant flies. You try to laugh at it, it's
No, but I gotta fucking stand here to give it something else to hit. Oh, the second is gone. Oh, clear the other stuff like the perception, freedom of movement, and water breathing. That's gone, right?
Are you attacking it?
I
Oh.
can't because I moved.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And
Ptolemy is going to move forward. Oh, you guys. You're too far away for him to...
Yep.
They're fucking idiots! Crusher, you fuck!
So he can get... Can't see Oscar, so... Let me check to see the range of his.
I think it's gotta be like 30 feet.
Yeah. Can he like cast haste out to a group of people, or does it have to be all of them?
It's still range 30 feet.
Range 30 feet. Target up to 6 creatures. Yeah, so he has to be close to others. Alright, so that's one move. 2 moves, he's... I don't know. Gets to there and raises a shield. Oscar?
Yeah.
I didn't see those things when I looked in.
You ain't got my beautiful eyes.
You gotta be careful.
Oh wait, Marty, it got pinned to the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It couldn't move.
You're
Tried.
right. You're right. It kind of was trying to unwrench itself from the arrow, but it was pinned, so Crusher does get to hit it.
No, I
Okay.
don't have a.
Okay. Oscar.
Wait, I could have just fucking jumped. I'm an asshole. Okay, next time.
We're just gonna sneak on up here, hide behind a pillar.
It's a big pot.
It's a big pot. Hide behind a pot. That's where tentacles went in.
Alkur.
Could have just jumped from one of the pots on the other side just to pop out of this one.
You don't know if that was Zuggtmoy's ability or the pots, but that's pretty funny.
It's funny. You
Insects would smack you like
little idiot outing of other pots. We're gonna move forward, and we're going to use an arcane bond to horrid wilting everything.
All
That's
the things
not-
you can see.
Yep, all 4 of them.
Okay. In order of their numbers, it's a fort save.
Save. Yep.
4 at 1d20 plus 25. $36, $41, $29, $44.
So the DC is sorry. It's 40 for Karn. Yeah, DC 40.
He's 40? Okay.
Yep.
So 2 of them failed? One of them critically?
This one doesn't have a critical effect.
Okay.
Well, it's a basic save. So 61 damage.
61 damage on the injured one, 195. It's still going. And then the other 2 take halves, so 2 and 4 take halves, which is 30 damage. And that one that was standing right in the front takes 122. A bunch of its eyes shrivel up into like little raisins when there were once grapes, and a bunch of its flesh kind of just falls off. It looks like it's in a lot of pain. A couple of the creatures behind it almost like half-heartedly stab at their own kind, almost like if they were left to their own devices, you're pretty sure the injured one would be attacked by his fellows.
Oh god.
Alkur, Darian. Yeah, there's a bunch of dryness in the air as well. You know, there's a bunch of like some of the spores kind of explode and dust goes up, and some of the mushrooms dry out.
Darian flies over.
This thing is still trying to wrench itself off of the arrow, like it wants to skitter away from you guys.
Fuck 'em.
And strikes. Actually, he's going to do his... didn't hurt anybody, so he's going to do his smite again on it and attack.
Okay. You're kind of tacking up because it's up along the wall.
He's flying.
Oh. Flying straight at it.
AC 47.
Critical hit.
Boy.
12.
This thing is a large aberration. It is not an outsider.
Okay.
It's just the things that live down there.
82 damage.
You smote it. You kill it.
Alright.
Pinned to the wall, it kind of dies and hangs there. Cruel barbs and wicked. The skittering Gagates. Alright.
When you said aberration, I was trying to figure out which character I had that had a +1 aberrations. It's Cade. I was like, Shadow, no, Crusher, like, yeah.
Wrong system entirely.
Wrong all the things.
I was like, yes, an aberration. Wrong game, fuck.
Okay. They stride forward 1. That's 40 feet. I guess Bone Crusher is there, so they stride again. They kind of like stride to the sides of Bone Crusher.
They spring attack.
3 at 1d20 plus. AC 27 miss, AC 32, and AC 36.
No.
Alright, their third stride, they just keep on coming.
This is inappropriate.
Bone Crusher, you do get an AOO. Their strides still provoke. It's just their reactions that don't. So, Crusher, do you have a reaction?
I do.
You can attack one of the 2 or one of the 3 that came running around.
Be right back.
37.
You hit. Which one?
Just the first one that goes around me. First one that goes past me.
Okay, that one. The one that's in Ptolemy's face.
Yeah. And I do 37's not crit, right?
Nope.
Okay. So 3d12 plus 14 plus 2d6 28. 60 damage.
60 damage. It screeches as it goes by. Alright.
Look at that roll.
2 of them kind of attack Krieger as they were running by, and this one attacked Darian as it kind of deked in and back. So let's do Krieger. AC 38 and AC 44.
I think the 40. I think both hit actually.
Wait a second.
He's-
you
He's
need Krieger and Darian's ACs, right?
I'll check
Yeah.
Darian.
Check Krieger.
He had a shield up.
Did he shield up?
Sorry? His shield. I don't know if he has a shield up.
I don't think he activated his shield.
Armor class 43.
These things have improved grab. They don't even need to spend an action on grabbing.
I think
Krieger's
Darian's
AC is
hit.
39, 38 while raging, I believe.
Okay, this thing skittered. It's going to stop at skittering to here because it hit Krieger. Let's do damage first. It does 30 points of damage to Krieger. It has improved grab, so as a free action, it grabs Krieger. It grabs Krieger in its mouth and picks it up. I'm going to read a power. The Gogata can move at full speed while it has a creature grabbed in its jaws, bringing the grabbed creature along.
Oh, it's gonna run away.
So it did its skittering
Krieger?
assault. Its skittering assault stops. It's got one more. It's got one more movement. It's moving back towards the hole.
large. Get large.
It moves to here and is dragging Krieger with it. This one ran up to Darian and hit AC 44. Did that hit Darian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it does 3d10 plus 12 damage to Darian, 37 damage. Darian, do you have any retort or?
Yeah, he'll use his retort on them.
Okay.
37.
Did he block Krieger's damage?
Yes. I don't have how much damage Krieger took.
Krieger took 30 damage.
So minus 20. So
Okay, so he still took damage, so the grab
no, he
still.
didn't take that. Well, he took temporary hit points.
Yeah. Hit point damage where it was done to him, so it's the grab's still in effect. I imagine if you do no damage, there's no grab. I'm not sure, but
You shoot on shield.
10 hit points.
Couldn't Darian block a lot of it?
Yeah, he blocked
Oh,
most
okay.
of it.
Most of
He's-
Okay.
Yeah. And the retort on the one that attacked him.
imagine Krieger's retort is a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
Wow.
AC 41.
Critical hit. But just exactly, their ACs are 31.
60.
Because it's going to pick you up in a moment and carry you away.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
Smite for the 4. Plus.
These things are horror monsters.
Take electrical damage.
they take all the damage, yep. Except for poison.
Alright, no poison. 90 damage.
Okay, it is not bloodied at 90 damage. 120, it's still not bloodied.
Okay.
And the skittering Gogate used its skitter attack, so that's 2 actions. It attacked you as part of its actions, and then picks you up in its jaws, and then uses its last action to bring you away. They're definitely heading back to the hole. I rolled 3d4, and I rolled 6, so there are 2 more skittering Gogatas that have climbed up out of the hole, and that is their current mob. I will just double this guy. Get rid of the hit point damage.
You have a fireball.
These 2 have skittered out of the hole. Alright, Shadow. That freedom of movement's still not working, right? Right, like
No.
it's gone?
No,
Okay.
long.
That's 5 minutes that lasted. That's it.
Pick a character you want me to save. It's about Ptolemy.
Oh yeah, that one has to go up to Ptolemy. It's attacking Ptolemy. Thank you. That's 26. AC 36. Oh, it's Ptolemy's AC. Here's like he raised a shield too, so his AC is
Pretty higher than that. Could be
38. Yeah, he's like, why is it attacking me? He's like waving the hand of Zuggtmoy, and it doesn't fucking care.
Shadow's turn?
Yeah, Shadow's turn. And
Alright,
it stops
enjoy.
its skittering here.
Okay, so fuck, it's got Krieger and Darian. Crusher's gonna go for 1.
Get the fuck out of there, Ptolemy.
Do not tell me twice.
What do you say?
The fucking head. head screaming at him as his vocalization seemed to like just enrage the creature. Like everything about you as normal human beings is anathema to it.
Okay.
Or living beings or demi-humans.
Fuck. All right.
So angry.
I will help. Let's help Ptolemy. He can't take a lot of this shit. So, is that one of the things that was my prey? Was that the first one in the front?
I think 3 and 1 were your praise. The one that Krieger's got. This one was in the middle. I remember you pointed at 1 and 3.
It was the first one. I was the first one in the group here, and then the guy on the side.
Yeah.
So let's. I cannot hit him yet. Shit. All right, I have to repray. So it'll be this one and this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start attacking the one with Ptolemy. So tick, and then 3 attacks.
All right, AC 31. These things have all-round vision, so they've got too many eyes, so you can't flank them via positioning.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Oscar's like, if I pop out, it's gonna see me. Because it's got eyes like all the way down its weird back.
2 crits.
A hit and 2 crits. Okay, so you staple that one to the ground.
What's its AC? I think 2 crits right there.
AC 31. Yeah, 2 crits.
Yeah, 2 crits.
Oh, you only rolled twice. Okay.
I only rolled. Yeah, I only rolled twice. So I'll do that first and see how much damage it is. I think I'll have to hit it again. 3d8 becomes 68. It was 12d8. 12d8 plus 4 becomes 8d6. 36. 135. How's it doing?
Plus 90 is 225. They have 250 hit points, so it's still alive.
Alright.
It's screaming now, like it's screaming in pain. One of its heads has kind of died, but it's got several others.
Fuck. Not a crit.
Normal hit.
3d8 plus... 34 damage.
34 damage, killing the Gogata.
You.
Oh, you got that one! They're making off with my squire, Krieger!
Haste!
I think he's Krieger, what are you doing?
He's going to shift into his weapon into a bastard sword again.
Start chopping off on natural limbs.
I imagine Krieger's head is just grabbed right now.
AC 50.
Critical hit with the bastard sword. It's chopping off things that shouldn't be chopped off. But it's a thing that shouldn't exist, so you don't feel bad.
Fair play, really.
6 plus 50 for 133 damage.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, on top of its 121, you kill the Gogata that's trying to pull you away, thus ending the weird grab state. Is that one hit?
That's 1 hit, yeah.
Oh yeah, you just slice the bastard sword into him and chop off things and you're ripping it out. Just so violent. Just so violent.
No, that would be 2 actions. He's gonna move. I don't know if it gets AOs. Here.
Nope, but it's gonna take its reaction to scuttle away 10 feet from you when you
damn
come
it.
into it, so it goes.
And it doesn't provoke AO.
Doesn't provoke
attacks.
AOs, so it scuttles to there.
Just hit Darian. Yo, take him alive.
Oh damn! You like forced it to scoot its butt further towards the hole with your companion and character.
They're very fast.
Yeah, exactly. If that's all Krieger can do, it's Bone Crusher's
That's all he can
turn.
do. Yeah.
Okay, Crusher's going to jump here.
Nice. Okay, technically that's movement, so they're gonna scuttle away from Crusher, like this, and like
Fine.
this.
That's fine.
That is such a cool power. I hate it so much, but it's so cool. There's parts of this system that are so cool. That is a cool part of this system.
Yep. Yeah, whoever created this was like, it's called skittering reposition. I'm like, skittering needs to be part of their name.
Okay, so I make the jump, no problemos. Then I'm gonna flurry that stupid bastard in front of me.
The one that's trying to haul your paladin away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come sail away, come sail
You
away.
don't hear any immediate screams coming from the vicinity of the hole, but who knows how many of these things live in the hollowed out portions of Runerach.
We are in a bit of rotted wood.
I grab it on my second. I grab it.
It's a nice,
So I jump.
It's a nice block of wood that's all rotted,
I
like the
attack,
termite
I
holes. Yeah, I like that analogy. Yeah, okay, so you jumped and you're...
And I grab it.
Okay, oh, you're grabbing it? So there's that chain of grab again?
6, so, yeah, so 6.
I must have been a meteor swarm that area, but I think now I'll do more damage than good. Chucking a meteor swarm down that hallway.
This thing almost got me, says Ptolemy to Alkur. It doesn't listen!
It is not a fungus.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong in so many ways.
85 damage?
Okay, you claw at it, 85 damage, 205, it's still alive. Part of these guys actually roll all the way to 20. There's CR12s. It might take a while.
Hell, they're not worth anything.
CR12s, it's good to know I can power word kill them. If it comes up to me, just die!
No, die!
Try to drag you down the hole, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, if you doubled the number here, it could be an issue.
Ptolemy,
Right now, they're...
do we still haste?
Haste someone!
Well, you guys are too far away again.
You're running away!
Haste me!
In our defense, we didn't run away. We were ran away with.
Ptolemy comes
You're too far away.
stomping around and just goes, "Here you go, Shadow. You're the only one that doesn't run away from me. You're a good dog, aren't you?"
Call me a fucking dog, yeah.
Show you where these arrows fit.
He gives you a look, but then a smile crosses his face, and then he hastens.
Catch!
And then he's ducking out of your attack. Not your turn though. Oscar, who's sneaking up along the sides of these things. For a creature with many eyes, they don't sense you.
Just hang out here.
Okay.
King's annoying rogue. Historically, how people play rogues annoyingly.
Alkur.
So we're not gonna meteor swarm, but we will move forward and then we will weird them.
Okay.
Weird.
They do have minds.
We fill their minds with terrifying images of fearsome creatures. So big
That look like
cans
us?
of raid and fly swatter.
They're getting a sweater.
Will saves. DC 40.
All of them?
Yeah.
All three of them. Okay. There's 4, 5, and 6 in that order. The will saves are 31, 22, and 28.
Okay, the 2 critical fails need to make a fort save.
Those are the second 2?
Yeah.
$30 and 44.
So the guy who got a 30
Yep.
is 0 hit points and dies.
Okay, so there's a bunch of like things kind of moving and then and the thing dies.
I scared it to death.
Yep.
The one who made it takes double damage and is frightened to and fleeing until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Frightened and fleeing.
And the one who simply failed, so it's 53 damage. The one that is frightened to took 106 damage.
You kill the one that's trying to haul away your paladin. Its brain nodule explodes, and then the one that critically failed takes 106 damage.
Yep.
A bunch of its eyeballs explode. And the head's all terrified, looking around and chomping around, making horrible high-pitched noises. It's loud. It's unfortunately loud. Darian.
Going to...
Alkur is just staring at Darian, looking for some acknowledge my power.
He does give you a nod. And...
Okay, so you take a stride. It will take its reaction to... it already did its thing against Crusher. It's just... little heads kind of just flipping back and forth, making horrible noises. Darian strides forward with the answer.
44.
Critical hit. Chopping into one of the little heads and kind of going across. Like if some grim...
28, I'm assuming, is a miss.
28 is miss.
Alright, so... D12 plus... $35 damage.
Skittering Gogata! It's gonna
See.
get her down the hole, incurring an AOO from Darian. Doesn't have an AOs. Crusher has AOs.
Crusher. Ha ha ha. 33. Ooh.
Critical hit.
Say good night.
12.
Nice left-handed claw in the opposite direction it's going, raking all down the side of it.
85 damage.
85 damage is 226. It still has hit points left. It continues running. And it climbs down, and then it kind of climbs down. You can still see it about 30 feet down the pit. It's like lashing onto some of the sideways, upside down mushrooms that are kind of visible on the edge of the pit. It's kind of hanging on there. Shadow. This is a hasted shadow.
Alright. 60. 1. 2. 3.
Okay, so you're at the edge of it and firing down. It has a climb speed, so its AC isn't affected at all.
Gonna matter.
Well, the frightened one now.
Wood. Okay.
Would be
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah. AC 30. You hit.
It'll hit.
Not a critical. It has.
Is this thing an animal, Marty?
No, it's got. I haven't heard that in a while. 24 hit points left.
You can do it.
Yeah, maybe. 36.
Yeah, you hit it, and it just sort of like loses its grip and just disappears into the darkness.
Bouncing off the mushrooms on the way.
Shadow's waiting for a crunch. He's like, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Fuck. He just wants to go, hello, hello.
It just disappears, screaming into the depths.
6 come up, 1 comes down.
You had this really ill feeling that these things would have, when they got to the edge with one of you, would have just jumped.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Darian's gonna heal himself with a lay on hands.
probably don't want to be there. How much damage did you take?
37.
Nothing.
Is everyone all right?
Yes, a little pee came out, but I think it's fine. No one noticed.
Shadow just sitting around the edge with
Of course.
some arrows.
Well, I prestidigitated it away.
Very good.
Well
All
done.
right.
You're a
That
good
is one of
wizard.
the best spells for accidents.
I thought they were going to not listen to. They were not going to attack me because I have this thing, but apparently,
Yeah, they are not fungus.
what are they? They're outsiders, aren't they? I mean, no, they're. Oh. He puts a hand on one cousin.
Please
What?
don't say that.
Oh no, I'm only joking.
It's not fucking funny, Ptolemy.
They are aberrants, though.
Are those like animals?
Well, sort of fauna from someplace probably would never want to go.
Yeah, like down that fucking hole. So, are we ready to jump down the hole?
I'm pretty good with the stone cap idea. I think you've changed my mind, cousin. Yeah. He pulls his hand out and there's a big string of weird goo.
Okay. Alkur the White is gonna strode over to the hole.
Unless we go down there now that there's 6 less of them.
They're not much of a challenge.
She will listen down the hole.
I don't see anything.
Is there anything more than the sucking feeling?
No, but it might take them a long time to climb up. That one did go screeching into the depths.
We could just wait for them here. I mean, I got time and lots of arrows.
He opens bag.
Yeah, lots of arrows.
Even after you went egg hunting,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to raise ostriches now.
What?
So we can have the annual ostrich egg hunt archery competition. Something. We'll make a festival out of it.
As you wish, my lord. He's just like, oh,
That's within the realm of acceptable. Alright, so we're going to throw a...
What are aberrations doing down in this new abyss?
some place of twisting and terror. Perhaps they will be elevated to that of human in the new order. We're gonna throw a couple of walls of stone at different heights there, so that we'll hear the sound of smashing, although things are coming up and down.
If we could put like some vials of acid, so if anything comes up, it just gets hit, that would be hilarious. What?
It's not half dumb. Half of it's dumb. Half of it less dumb. Marty,
Mm-hmm.
do we have any snares in our loot right now?
I don't know. But
Any what?
Control F. There's a whole category of magic items that we haven't really
We
explored
didn't use
too
any
much.
of, but they're the traps, right? So when he's saying let's put acid there, it's like, well, if we have any one-shot snares,
There is a hail
Snares.
of arrows snare that's 16th level that you'll know.
well, let's try to use that one.
there we
Let's
go.
put it right here.
Let's see how to use a goddamn hail of arrows. There's because we've used 0. I mean, Shadow was given 1 at one point because they're like.
I have 2.
Okay. Alright. Hail of Arrow Snare. It is a consumable mechanical snare trap. When a creature enters a square, it releases hundreds upon hundreds of carefully prepared arrows. Jesus Christ!
Is that all it does?
It's making a 20-foot radius around the arrow's snare with massive arrow file dealing 18d6 piercing damage. Fuck you.
So you're gonna put a wall of stone 30 feet down, and then the hail of arrows, and another cap of wall of stone, and it's a fun can of.
Fun can of go screw yourself. Yep.
Okay.
That's what we're making.
All right.
Now, I think there's a skill check. Snare.
Shadow looks really upset.
Waste of fucking arrows.
Okay, so crafting snares. So we're not crafting it because we already have the listed parts. So it's a craft check to... It's just a craft, okay. Alkur or Alkarn will set up the snare.
Okay, so you did one wall of stone, a snare, and another wall of stone?
Yep, and because he can do stuff slowly, he doesn't have any, there's no risk of him if he does it.
Okay, this is one of his elf powers. Yeah.
Yep. So wall of stone, snare, other wall of stone. When they break through the first one, they just get pummeled with arrows.
Or it falls a little bit. Just fucking... Nice. Yeah, there could still be things moving around down there. You get a sense that the veritable forest of mushrooms that live along the sides could very well have be disguising tunnels that go crosswise, like Swiss cheese in the earth. And yeah, these things looked hungry, angry, and the way they responded to just your presence was complete and utter hostility, like unrelenting terror.
I'm kind of imagining pitch dark, pitch black.
Yeah.
Where like the sun goes down and then all the bugs come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Scouring the plane clean, like Runerach will become clean because these things will eat everyone. Alright, that appears to be... It will hold long enough to warn us.
Okay, you get a little bit of XP for setting up this trap. You get some XP for those things. Those things are only worth 10 XP each kill.
It's a mean. That is a mean 10 XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A CR equivalent encounter is only worth 60, so like it was.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I think we go to the... if we go and check out with Ali, Ali's going to tell us, I need to think about it, go away. He'll make up something nonsense of, I need special underwear so that my,
What stupid quest do you have for me now, Ali?
quest giver.
Alright, and he's gonna be like, okay.
Ali's 17th level, that means 9th level spells, basically. So Ali could, with skill checks, make a batch. It won't be like if Ali was 20th level, he could probably just do it automatically. But he could with a skill check, and the skill check DC will determine how many drops of the ounce of purity, or the strength of the ounce of purity will be more like it. You could
Is
also.
there anything else to kill?
Yeah, there is.
What?
There's the
Oh well, I mean I use, but
I use.
well,
Very explicitly I use. I would love to
fine.
kill I use before we go after Zuggtmoy.
Keep in mind, you can use the orb to go into the workshop anytime you want.
Yep.
And the weird thing is, this hole does not look like a portal. It just looks like a physical.
This is physical goddamn
The
hole.
hole, yeah.
Yeah. Runerach is a plane.
There might be a whole other, like there might be a giant dungeon down there.
Yeah.
So what we really should have done,
A giant mushroom dungeon
in fact,
filled
I
with
feel
spores and poisons.
kind of stupid. Give me a second. I wonder. Well, actually, I don't feel stupid. Shadow should feel stupid. Why did you throw one of your eyeballs down the hole and look around?
Well, it's too late now. There's all this stone in the way, and there's this arrow trap.
He concentrates a bit and starts getting the eyeball to go into the dungeon, going down to the 4th floor.
Go down the other.
Go down the other.
Does it get past the hem?
Ooh.
Well, first, it doesn't get out of this room.
Ah, 'cause the chair's fucking closed. He just brings it up to him, goes. He just pops it.
Don't ruin my robe.
My fucking robe.
Yes, I know.
You get a temple, I get a robe. Don't fuck with me on this.
Fine, I'll go make me a new robe. Maybe we'll make it out of these things' eyes.
They would be effective. I'm not touching them. You can make me touch them. Yes, I can.
So what are we gonna do?
Darian, you see that this weird medieval torture device / magical ring that you guys are standing on, it has blood on it. And you see a couple of white feathers.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. He does
Wait a
remember
minute.
his held there.
Hey, can you use the blood to find Isolde?
No.
Not you.
I can.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try to smell it, but kind of stinky down there.
We could try to scry on Isolde.
Yeah. Find what location she's in, how far down. Make things easier.
Alright.
Ptolemy, will those chains go directly to her?
You'll go to the chair. Hopefully Zuggtmoy is still in the chair. Although if she's not, that means the chair's empty.
So we can just follow the chains as well.
Yes, we can ping magical and follow the chains. They're more like magical constructs at this point in time.
Got it. Okay, so that's the sure way to get to the chair. We assume she's still in it. Alright.
Yes.
We should have gotten you that spear much long time ago. Or lucid that way.
Still, go fuck yourself, Crusher.
Okay.
So?
Now the orb. When we use that, I use watch as a scry, right? Is that
Yes, the scrying orb. Yeah. Yes.
Do we want him to watch a scry or no?
Probably not.
Isn't there any tools in the workshop for that? Hey,
It's
what about Crusher's body? Can't we get that thing moving?
It requires a brain.
Don't you have one?
We do.
Alright, why don't you just start working on that?
Do you
Fuck,
want
send
me
it
to
down
scry or don't you?
Fuck's sakes. Ptolemy, work with me on this.
No, I think we should do both things. Scry and stick the old crusher brain in.
I don't mind. Anything to end this cycle.
I always wanted a golem.
My fucking good. It's my body, fucker.
Fine.
Fucking want everything.
And my work that would reanimate it.
Ptolemy gives you a little wink and a little magic gun. And he's like, I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna have a golem. Alkur is gonna have a golem.
Ptolemy, can you scry on this day?
Oh, it never ends, does it? Never ends. The Ptolemy is called upon for many things. Now I understand how gods feel. No, I don't know the scry spell.
Tommy.
However, the orb can scry on its own, I think.
It can, although you risk having someone spy upon you.
Crystal ball, twice per day, scrying DC 36 with seen visibility through it.
We don't want to use that though, right?
What's he gonna do? He obviously can't come down here. Well, can he?
Oh fuck, I don't know. He talked to a dead corpse.
He probably can come down. He is simply scared.
We're saving us power. He knows we're here. He's probably planning a way of getting around. Prepare some scene visibilities when shit gets hitting. Because, could probably do that thing. Fuck you guys.
It is very difficult to adjudicate the requests when you make them with such frequency.
Okay, the scrying just says nothing about pieces of the people, but we'll say it's old knowledge that still somehow works.
We've met the person.
Yep. So you've met them, so it's not lower DCs is the way they kind of weirdly put it now, but there's nothing that gives bonuses. It's also, you can scry upon people you don't even know.
If you have but you need to have a creature's fang at the crime scene. This is where if you just have a piece of them but don't know what that piece goes to. The DC is 10 lower.
Oh, touching his possessions or piece of the body. Okay, I skimmed too quickly. Okay. It is part of the magic. Alright. Well, do you want to look at it and risk that Ayu sees what we're seeing?
I'm not worried about Ayus.
Do I need any spells to complete the goal?
No, the scrying crystal ball does it on its own twice per day.
Right. So, sorry. The reason why I'm asking is, Alkur has a what's it called? An infinite possibilities prepared, which is basically he can make that any seventh circle or lower spell.
Okay.
So if you need a 7th circle or lower spell,
Yeah, it's a 6th circle spell.
So he could cast this, but to finish
the golem. Got it. Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Sorry, to finish the golem, do I need to use that to do that, or am I, can I complete both quest lines on one playthrough?
A flesh golem requires.
When I was trying to look up how to build these things, I couldn't find anything.
It's up to the DM. Yeah, your infinite possibilities would allow you to fix a flesh golem.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Use the orb.
Right. He goes and puts down the orb in the middle of like where a bunch of his old blood is and some of her hairs and feathers. Clink. He takes Darian's hand, if kind of by the wrist, and moves his hand. He puts your gauntleted hand on top. Think of your lover.
He thinks of her.
Nafra, was vetad, dothiel dienve, dothiel dienve.
Just raised an eyebrow. I think you're making up words, is what that
Yes, I am. I've actually. He whispers a command word to the orb, and immediately it's almost like the orb was made out of like had water inside, and something like clouded the water. He rolled Isolde's saving throw. You can see, like, it's almost like the vision of the orb plunges deep into the earth. Isolde is strapped down to the ground. There seems to be a similar circle down there. This one more so looks like it's like an altar or a table, and like these fungal chains have grown around her wrists, her wings, and her legs. Thankfully, the vantage point is kind of more towards her head, because her knees are up on the edge of the altar, and you can see this old crone. We'll call it a midwife.
Mm-hmm.
Your children are being born.
Okay, we gotta go now.
Does Crusher do this?
Yeah, you guys can see this in the orb. Does Darian
Let's do this.
push the orb over, or
No,
okay?
he's just.
Okay.
Let's go.
We have to go now.
I just.
This trap's gotta be undone. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
You do not.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Kind of pulls a spear out.
It's time to see some fucking action. Oh yeah, baby.
Puts it back.
You hear like the grunt of a bear, like rousing from a hibernation.
He's like wondering, can I fire this through my bow?
You immediately go feral.
Uh-oh. That was stupid.
I wanted to go look down the hole. I didn't want to go all the way down to the bottom.
Darian, I'm with you. You
Tommy,
have to carry me though.
Tommy backs away a little bit.
Krieger's up for going. All right.
So, what y'all trying to do?
I'm gonna go rescue Darian's children. They're being born.
Alkur, we gotta get rid of the stone.
I was betting other things.
Oscar.
You're a gambler anyway.
Yeah, let's do this.
There's a big trap in next to in this bucket.
Walks over. He sniffs.
Wait.
There's a trap here.
I could teleport onto the other side. Wait, we could do this smart.
Yeah.
I've seen the other side, and it'll appear. Oh,
How is it triggered?
give me a moment. I don't learn spells by spellbooks. I have to think about it. Flash of weird blue-green light and golden eyes, and it slowly dies down. Any location within range.
Yeah, you don't need to have line of effect.
The targets appear at a distance from the intended destination roughly equal to 1